So right off the bat, we have a lovely party. And our members are all looking at the camera, and they're looking at us with some disgust. So we are not feeling so great as audience members at the moment. So let's see what happens next. And then we notice that there's this guy. He looks super friendly, he's waving. And then we cut to the reverse shot to realize that all the girls at once, they wave at him like, oh dude, it's that guy. Oh wait, you guys all know him too? This is awkward. The thing I love about this is that they're able as filmmakers to set the scene so well for such an interesting story just by having shots and reaction shots. There's no dialogue, there's no audio telling us what the story is. All it is facial expressions and editing, setting up the action for what's gonna happen in the story of the music video. And let me tell you right now, it's kind of crazy. Yo, having little sound effects to go with your visual effects, like we had this little film glitch right here. Oh, dude. It is so important if you're doing any flashy edits to always try to put some kind of sound effect to match the visuals, because it will make it feel so much more impactful. If you ever watch a visual effect and it feels empty, it's usually because there's no sound to it. Woo! I'm liking all these camera wipes. Oh my gosh. All right, so there's our first story beat. But this is one of the best fake whip pans I've ever seen. So that whip pan wasn't in camera. They didn't actually move the camera. They created that in editing. It's kind of weird to cut to new shots in this white void environment. So having a whip pan or having the subject completely exit the scene and then a new subject enter from off screen, it flows a lot better. So that's why they did transitions like that. And then they continued the visual language with our shot to the cake. They literally took a random clip of the tablecloth with the cake on it and cut that right in before this static cake shot. It helps maintain that visual language of those camera whips. But with a camera. Yeah. Ooh! That cut out. It's cute. Ooh! So the way that the camera is situated, it seems like there might be some dissension or jealousy going on. And then what happens is she like goes all freaking vampire on her, but we get this overexposure blooming transition, and then she like suddenly wakes up. And so what that says to the audience is that that was all in her head. There's definitely some conflict going on, but we don't really know what it's quite about yet. That little film transition is so sick. Yes, I love it, bro. They seem to be doing this scrapbooking transition where they actually take frames from the music video and they import it into Photoshop, and they literally frame by frame have to create these interesting scrapbook animations. I actually had to do this on a music video myself, and let me tell you, it took so long to take a screen grab, turn it into paper, do all the masking. It is a lot of work. I also love that they decided to use the effect on the word crazy and out all those swirly lines just to emphasize that word and make the word crazy come to life visually. Well, you must be going crazy thinking, ooh! I'm sorry, so good. Like a baby, but I look like your mommy. Take a look into the mirror if you... I'm gonna be honest, you don't. You don't look like my mommy. You're very right. Ooh! The close-up felt so good. Frick, what is happening? If you guys are cheeky, you're noticing I'm wearing some headphones. I don't normally do that, but the lovely people at Soundcore just sent me these. They are the Liberty 4s. They came in this beautiful case, and yeah, the headphones are missing because they're right here, so. And the Liberty 4s have some really sick features. Number one is this new technology called ACAA 3.0. Sounds like we're about to talk about the NCAA tournament. No, what this is it's two dynamic drivers that make the sound super clear and crisp. Whether it's low bass or high treble, with their wide soundstage, you can hear literally every single detail in the audio. The way ITZY sounds on these babies is kind of fire. Soundcore wanted me to use the Liberty 4s while singing or making music or something, so here we go. Oh yeah, I love the Soundcore Liberty 4s. Oh yeah, I love them so much. I couldn't play the music because copyright, so. These babies also have 360 emotional audio. It's gonna make me feel emotional with the amount of immersive spatial audio. It has this head tracking technology that allows you to feel like you're in a concert or literally inside of a movie. Lastly, there's actually an in-ear sensor that will detect your heart rate. It'll let you know what your heart rate is and how stressed you are. Do me a huge favor, guys, and just hit that link in the description and check out the Soundcore Liberty 4s. I know this is a brand deal, but guys, I'm actually very impressed with these. Dude, I freaking love these animations. Like, these are really putting the ones that I created to shame because I was just slowly layering them on one by one. But literally every 2 frames, they have a new comp. And it looks like they did a lot of it practically. Like, that tape looks real as frick. So they really might have actually taken screen grabs and developed them on film or printed them out and made scans of everything. And then the editor had to go match it up in post frame by frame. That's so impressive. Woo!
I see 3 sweet little lies, and every excuse when you start every fight, the blame is on you. One red flag in the
This video is crazy. It looks like there's some kind of conflict between the 2 girls, and the editor chose to use a crossfade strategically here because it tells the audience, guys, this is a flashback. This is something that happened in the past. Like, remember this thing that happened back in the day? Remember when you decided to just throw a rock off a building at us? And then the editor decided to hold on the shot after she threw the rock and get her reaction. She even looks at the camera really quick. She breaks the 4th wall. Oh, that's funny. So we don't even know what happened as an audience, but apparently it's something crazy. Oh, frick. What was she doing in that frame? Oh, she just got like a little shake from McDonald's or whatever. Maybe that's some boba. Looks like a boba straw. I feel that, girl. I feel that for sure. Gotta have your boba on the rock, you know? Ooh. So the filmmakers wanted it to seem like the girls had something against each other when it came to this guy. There's actually different motives. Instead of shooting the girl who was on the phone, she shoots the phone, meaning that there's no dissension among the group, guys. She's against the guy. This is not a good guy. Everybody's dated him, and he's bad news. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna team up against him. He is going down. So that shot is actually a huge plot twist. That is so cool. Like, we're at war against the guy. All right, that's he's going down. And it's so interesting that they're using a city scene here. I wonder why that is. Oh, even our graphics are telling the story. They were in love and then their hearts were broken. Guess what? He is a bad guy. Look at this, not good. And then the team looks on. Frick. She's like, what? No. You cannot be talking to this dude right now. We've been telling you he's bad news, all right? What are you doing? I love this story, this is fun. Oh my gosh, the disgust. Yo, that shot is not easy to make. This is something that probably had to be done in After Effects. They had to create a really long, skinny sequence, and then they would actually take a digital camera and pan it through the entire thing. It started with just a bunch of the shots on white, because white is easy to crop out and make into certain, you know, configurations, and then they had a bunch of photographs at the end. Ooh! The camera shakes with this part? Yes. Oh, that one was so good, dude. I'm just geeking out over these little transitions. They're so hard to do because I had to do it myself. Oh, that's so sick. Yo. Okay. The scenes that they are showing for the dance primarily is the city, and this scene, which looks like a boxing ring. A normal person would live in a city, that's where their relationship would be. But these girls, they're going to war. The city is where we exist, but we're entering the boxing ring to take this guy down because he is creating some very bad relationships. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's just where my brain goes. Yo. Dang, bro. Yo. Oh, okay. So everybody left his party because, you know, he's a jerk. We don't want to party at the jerk's house. Let's go to ITZY's house where they're having a literal concert from a bed with a blow dryer. Like, that's something I want to be a part of. That's something I want to be a part of. Let's do it. It's a nice match of the camera movement right there. Zooming out. Yeah, bro. Ooh. That was an interesting choice. They decided to invert the colors of the entire picture once they grabbed the cake. It is a way to visually create more impact. Maybe it didn't feel very interesting that there was just a hand going in, so they're like, okay, how can we make that better? Maybe we should just invert it. That'll be more of a punch visually. But it happens right on that downbeat, so you really do need to have some kind of punch visually to match the music right there. That is so sick. That is so sick. Yes, Queens. Oh, it's all set.